Hello everyone, and welcome back to your favorite political satire show, With the Facts. I'm your host, Jack Kessler.
And I'm Thomas Kohler. Let's get to it.
Let's start with a recap of the most recent Democratic debate. In case you forgot they existed, candidates like Amy Klobuchar and Mayor Pete were there, and that's about it for them. And not surprisingly, Beto O'Rourke and Cory Booker fought for the spotlight again this round to see who can do the best Obama impersonation. Perhaps bringing nothing new to the table is a qualifier to get on the debate stage.
To be fair, some of the candidates on stage are attempting to shake things up. Despite some recent health scares, Bernie Sanders is back and screaming about the issues louder than ever before. It seems like his heart was feeling the burn, but that hasn't put out the flame of his still very popular campaign. Yet, even an endorsement from popular Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez may not be enough to keep his progressive opponent, Elizabeth Warren, from surpassing him in the polls. Somehow Biden is still in the lead. Liberals might be critical of Trump supporters, but they are the ones who, by backing crappy centrists, are really securing another term for the Cheeto-in-chief.
Next, the melodrama going down in Washington, D.C. is gripping the nation tighter than an unsolicited hug from behind from Joe Biden. Speaking of Biden, last Thursday, White House Chief of Staff Mick Mulvaney lashed out during a press conference involving Trump's most recent violation of the Constitution and the Ukraine investigation. In doing so, Mulvaney accidentally revealed Trump's illegitimate and arguably illegal actions of withholding aid from the Ukrainian government in order to obtain political dirt on Joe Biden and his son Hunter.
Mulvaney has been walking back on the comments ever since, at one point even just simply stating "get over it" to his critics. And how did the Trump campaign respond? By doing the only rational thing a totally innocent administration would do. By making t-shirts with their newest catchphrase, of course. The design, complete with Trump's wispy little toupee swooped over the O, definitely distracted us from the fact that foreign governments have almost certainly meddled in the 2016 election. But hey, at least the merch was made in the USA, right?
Lastly, what are two things that Hillary Clinton and Tulsi Gabbard have in common? Well, for one, neither of them will ever be president of the United States. Nonetheless, that hasn't stopped Gabbard from hanging around in the race a little longer than she should, any more than it has stopped Clinton from mentioning Russia every waking moment since she lost to Donald Trump back in 2016.
Recently, Clinton was featured on a podcast where she openly criticized one of the women running for president for being a third-party distraction and the favorite of the Russians. Clinton didn't even have to call her out by her name for everyone to know Tulsi Gabbard was the target of these remarks. Gabbard responded to the drama by calling Clinton the queen of warmongers and the embodiment of corruption. While this situation is a prime example of the pot calling the kettle black, am I wrong for just wishing they'd both go away? I'm sorry, but it's really hard to get invested in a Twitter beef between one candidate who is currently polling at 1% and the other who lost to the most unpopular candidate in American history.
Anyways, that's this week's episode of With the Facts. I'm Jack Kessler.
And I'm Thomas Kohler. Thanks for watching, and we hope you'll join us next week for more political mayhem.